You just turned 30, or maybe 35, and suddenly the old workout stopped working. Your belly is growing, your energy is crashing, and you have no idea why. Today, I am going to fix all of that in 10 minutes flat. Here is the truth that nobody in the fitness industry wants to tell you. After the age of 30, your body goes through a massive hormonal shift. According to the American Urological Association, testosterone levels in American men drop by approximately 1% every single year starting at age 30. That does not sound like a lot, right? But by the time you hit 40, you have lost 10% of your testosterone. By 45, you have lost 15%. And by 50, some men are walking around with testosterone levels that are 20 to 25% lower than they were in their prime. What does that actually mean for your body? It means your muscle-building ability slows down. It means fat, especially the dangerous visceral belly fat around your organs, starts accumulating faster. It means your recovery time after a workout goes from 24 hours to 48 to 72 hours. And here is the worst part. Most workout programs on YouTube, on Instagram, and those fitness magazines at Walmart, they are designed for men in their early 20s. Young guys with sky-high testosterone, fast metabolisms, and nothing but free time. That is not you. You have a job, maybe a family, maybe a mortgage. You have 3 kids screaming at 6 a.m., a boss emailing you at 10 p.m., and somehow you are supposed to hit the gym for 2 hours every day? That is not realistic. And that is exactly why most men over 30 quit within 3 weeks of starting a new program. But here is what is realistic. Here is what actually works. This program is built on 4 non-negotiable pillars. Miss any one of these and you will get mediocre results at best. Here they are. Pillar number 1, compound movements only. Forget the isolation exercises. Forget bicep curls, tricep kickbacks, and calf raises. When you are working out at home with no equipment, every single movement needs to work multiple muscle groups at the same time. Why? Because compound movements trigger a much greater hormonal response. They release more testosterone and more growth hormone naturally. More muscle activation equals more results in less time. And right now, time is your most valuable asset. Pillar number 2, strategic tension. This is the secret that separates men who look like they actually train from men who just go through the motions. When you do a push-up, do not just drop down and come back up. At the bottom of every rep, pause for a full 2 seconds. Squeeze every muscle fiber in your chest, your shoulders, your triceps. That 2-second pause eliminates momentum and forces your muscles to work harder without adding a single pound of resistance. Science calls this time under tension. I call it the free upgrade. Pillar number 3, progressive overload without a gym. This is where most at-home workout programs completely fall apart. They give you a set number of push-ups and tell you to repeat it for 30 days. That is not how muscle growth works. Your body adapts fast, usually within 7 to 10 days. After that, you need to increase the challenge. We do this through 3 methods: increasing reps, decreasing rest time, and changing leverage. I'm going to show you exactly how inside this workout. Pillar number 4, recovery as training. Men over 30 who skip recovery do not just plateau, they get injured. And an injured man training at home is a man who quits. Sleep is not lazy. 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night increases testosterone by up to 15%, according to a 2011 study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association. Sleep is literally your free testosterone booster. Use it. All right, let us get into the actual workout. This is a 4-day-per-week program. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday are your active recovery days: walks, stretching, and sleep. Here is your exact day 1 workout, which we are going to walk through together right now. The workout takes between 25 and 35 minutes. You need 0 equipment. You need about 6 feet of floor space. That is it. Exercise 1, elevated push-up. 4 sets. 12 reps. Place your hands on the edge of your couch or a sturdy chair. Your body is at roughly a 30-degree angle. This modified position takes pressure off your wrists, a very common issue for men over 30 who have years of desk work, while still hammering your upper chest, front delts, and triceps. Remember, 2-second pause at the bottom of every single rep. No bouncing. Pure muscle engagement. If 12 reps feels easy by week 2, move your feet up onto the couch so your body is now at a decline angle. That small adjustment increases the difficulty by approximately 40%. That is your progressive overload built right in. Exercise 2. Bulgarian split squat. 3 sets. 10 reps each leg. This is the single most underrated exercise in the world of home fitness, and it is going to completely transform your legs and glutes in 30 days. Stand facing away from your couch. Place your back foot on the seat cushion. Lower your hips straight down until your front thigh is parallel to the floor. Drive through your front heel to come back up. The split stance forces each leg to work independently, which eliminates the common compensation patterns that bilateral squats allow. It is harder, it is more effective, and it builds the kind of functional leg strength that keeps your knees healthy well into your 40s and 50s. Exercise 3. Pike push-up. 3 sets, 10 reps. Get into a downward dog position, hips high, hands and feet on the floor, body forming an inverted V. Lower the top of your head toward the floor and press back up. This movement isolates your shoulders and upper traps without any equipment. Men over 30 notoriously have weak shoulders and terrible posture from years of desk jobs and phone use. The pike push-up directly attacks that problem. By week 4, you will notice your posture changing. People will ask what you changed. Exercise 4. Reverse lunge with knee drive. 3 sets, 12 reps each leg. Step one leg back into a lunge. At the top of the movement, drive that back knee forward and up toward your chest. Hold it for 1 second. This turns a simple lunge into a dynamic hip flexor and core exercise simultaneously. Tight hip flexors are the #1 cause of lower back pain in American men over 30. This exercise directly addresses that root cause instead of just managing the symptom. This is the difference between this program and everything else you have tried. Exercise 5. Dead bug. 3 sets, 10 reps each side. Lie flat on your back. Raise both arms straight up toward the ceiling. Raise both knees to 90 degrees. Now slowly lower your right arm behind your head while simultaneously extending your left leg out. Hover both 2 inches from the floor, hold for 2 seconds, return to start, switch sides. This is an anti-rotation core exercise, meaning your core is working to prevent your spine from rotating under load. This is far more functional and far safer for men over 30 than crunches or sit-ups, which put enormous compressive force on the lumbar spine. The dead bug builds a bulletproof core that protects your back every time you pick up your kids, move furniture, or carry groceries. Exercise 6. Plank shoulder tap. 3 sets. 20 taps total, 10 each side. Get into a high plank position. Hands directly under shoulders, body perfectly straight. Lift your right hand, tap your left shoulder, place it back down. Alternate sides. The key is keeping your hips completely still. 0 rotation, 0 swaying. If your hips are rocking, your core is not engaged. Squeeze your glutes, brace your abs like you are about to take a punch, and control every single tap. Rest 60 seconds between all sets. No more, no less. Keeping rest periods consistent is critical for maintaining an elevated heart rate and maximizing calorie burn during the session. Now let us talk about the part of the program that most men completely ignore, and it is the part that is responsible for 40% of your results. Recovery. Secret number 1, protein timing. You need to consume between 0.7 and 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight every single day. For a 180-pound man, that is between 126 and 180 grams of protein daily. Most American men eat less than 60 grams. You are literally not giving your body the raw materials it needs to rebuild the muscle you just broke down. And here is the critical detail. You need to consume 30 to 40 grams of that protein within 45 minutes of finishing your workout. This is your anabolic window. Miss it, and you are leaving results on the table. Secret number 2, contrast recovery. Every other night after your workout day, take a 2-minute cold shower. Not a freezing ice bath like those influencers on social media, just cool to cold water. Then switch to warm for 2 minutes. Alternate twice. This contrast method reduces muscle inflammation, speeds recovery, and, most importantly for men over 30, has been shown in multiple studies to naturally boost testosterone levels by 200 to 300% above baseline within 15 minutes of exposure. That is not a supplement. That is a free shower. Secret number 3, stress management. Cortisol, your primary stress hormone, is the single biggest enemy of testosterone and muscle growth in men over 30. High cortisol from chronic work stress, poor sleep, financial pressure, relationship problems, all of it directly suppresses testosterone production. 10 minutes of deep breathing or meditation before bed is not soft. It is strategic. Men who manage cortisol see dramatically better body composition results than men who train twice as hard but sleep poorly and stay chronically stressed. Here is your 30-day action plan. Write it down. Follow it exactly for 30 days before you change anything. Week 1 and 2. Do the workout I just gave you on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Focus entirely on form. Use the 2-second pause on every rep. Do not rush. You are building the neural pathways that will make you exponentially stronger in weeks 3 and 4. Week 3. Increase your rep count by 2 on every exercise. Also reduce your rest time from 60 seconds to 45 seconds. This single change spikes your cardiovascular demand and burns significantly more calories per session. Week 4. Elevate your push-up feet. Increase your split squat depth. Add a 3-second pause at the bottom of your Bulgarian split squat. You have just successfully implemented progressive overload for the entire month without a single piece of equipment. And here is what you can expect after 30 days if you follow this exactly and you hit your protein targets. Most men in their 30s and 40s report losing between 4 and 8 pounds of body fat. They report a noticeable reduction in lower back pain. They report more energy in the morning, not because they are doing less, but because consistent strength training at the right intensity actually improves sleep quality by 40 to 50%, according to Johns Hopkins research from 2024. You are not too old. You are not too busy. You are not too far gone. You are just using the wrong program. Now you have the right one. Hit that subscribe button right now because next week I am releasing the exact diet plan that goes with this workout, and it is going to completely change how you think about eating after 30. I will see you there.